he's been telling you guys not to play the occasion, but at the end of the day, it's another chance to get 3 points. Is that how you players also feel as well? Although the occasion sometimes suggests that it's more than just that.
At the back of our minds, we know that it's a big occasion. Obviously, playing in the Soweto derby, it's only things that you dream of as a child, But coach has worked hard in terms of getting into our minds and telling us that, look, let's not play on the occasion and focus on what we're there to do, and that is to get all 3 points. It's no different like going to Al Ali and playing there as well. We've had the pleasure of doing that and playing against Belouizdad as well. So the CAF Champions League has really helped us, in terms of getting that bit of experience going into such a game.
They struggle to keep clean sheets. Are you licking your lips as strikers?
Look, yes, definitely. It's obviously been a bit of a problem for them in terms of keeping clean sheets. So it's all about the weaknesses that we find when we analyze them, and hopefully we can take advantage of that going into Saturday's game.
Your team is among the top scorers, the top scoring teams in the league this season. What has been, and the goals are coming from everywhere, what has been the secret behind that, do you think?
I think the biggest thing has been that we know that we have players, we have quality players, we create a lot of chances, obviously through the information that we get from our analysts, from the coaches, and what we work on in training as well. So it's just been a matter of sharpening our scoring skills, like I've been saying for the last couple of months, that people are yet to see what this team is made of. And this season, look, we've managed to take the chances that come our way, and that's how we have managed to score so many goals. I think it's just a matter of taking our chances.
The coach has mentioned that preparations are going well thus far. But away from the team, can you just take us through your preparations? Because it's a very special, it's a unique game. What sort of preparations do you do personally going into the derby?
Look, like I said, the coach has drilled this into our minds that we should take this as any other game. It's an important game. I think it's a 6-pointer, come to think of it, in terms of bragging rights as well, and as well as the 3 points, So in terms of preparation, one has been doing what he's always done, staying after training sessions, maybe earlier on in the week, just to sharpen off on the finishing skills and, a few crosses here and there, one-on-one drills, so yeah, it's been that sort of week for me so far.
Is there any superstitions that you and the club just go bumps just to strengthen the team, or it's just...
No, not really. There aren't any superstitions. We take this, like I said, as it's an important game. Yes, it's a Soweto derby. Yes, but we take this as a normal game. It's a league game, another league game, and we have to go all out and try and get all 3 points on Saturday.
Can you just talk to me about the difference that Coach Jose has made into your game specifically? I mean, you went out for a couple of loan moves for a while, and then you came back to Pirates and made the fourth spot. You've become a regular in the side. Can you just talk about the difference that he's made for you?
The words that the coach has, when I first met him, what he said to me was that just be yourself. Don't worry about anything. Don't put yourself under pressure. We know that you are able to score goals, so just do that for us. And it has managed to calm me down a bit, and to help me to be in the proper mental state, and to be able to help the team, in terms of scoring goals, because I feel like it's one thing that has lacked maybe in previous years for this club, having a striker that is being able to be consistently hitting the back of the net. It hasn't happened a lot, but this season you see it with myself, you see it with Evidence, and you see it with Radio being given the chance that he has been to play as well. So yeah.
Tshegofatso, how important is it not to be anxious in front of goal, especially on the back of finishing as a top goal scorer? I suppose you personally set the bar quite high for yourself, and the aim is obviously to either match it or do better.
I don't think I'm anxious a bit. Like I say, the confidence that I have in myself, the support that I get from my teammates, from the technical team as well, it really goes a long way, and it helps, like I say, to calm me down as well in front of goal, because if they can believe in the abilities that I have, who am I not to believe in myself? So yeah, it's been that sort of thing.
Just a follow-up on that, you came into the season with the title of top scorer, and I wanted to ask, does that title add more pressure on you? Does it encourage you more, or does it go back, as you said, to the support that you get from team? But has been the added more pressure? What has it been like to have the title?
I see it as a challenge. Maybe it might add a bit of pressure on me, but look, I like proving doubters wrong. That has been my mentality, and I think that's the mentality that drives our players within the group as well. You've heard a lot of people say things about Dito negatively and what, but look at the sort of performances that he's managed to put in. Rile, Tlamini, there's a lot of players that you can mention. So that's just the sort of mentality that we've tried to build within the group. Being able to put the pressure on our shoulders and still deliver on the day.
And then maybe lastly, a lot of times you've spoken about the quality of Tlamini. You posted about him on Instagram. What sort of qualities that you see from him in the training ground that you think maybe South Africa hasn't seen from him?
I like calling him Uzil. He reminds me of Mesut Uzil. In terms of his assists as well, his passes in the final third. He's one player that has the ability to make a team tick on the day and is able to influence, especially if you play a team that defends in a low block. He has the ability with his passes to unlock that low block, and create chances for the team. So I've had the privilege and honor, obviously, and I've been fortunate enough to be his teammate for a couple of years. I think this is our 8th year, if not 7th year together. We've played in the same team, and you can see I know which run to make when he has the ball, and he knows how I want the ball played to me and vice versa as well. So he's a very good player, and I rate him very highly. He's one of the best attacking midfielders in this country, and people, I don't know why they haven't noticed that, but eventually they will see.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.